Greetings, Jedi traders. David here of TradingFibs.com to bring you the daily trend for Tuesday. It is August 8th, 2017, week 32, day 2. Hey guys, as always, please seek financial advisement when trading with your money, as these videos are for educational purposes only. Support your knowledge in the market, see what's going through my head on any given day. Always make sure you have a solid trading plan and always manage your stop when placing a trade. Oh, there we go. All right, guys, welcome. Nice to see you. I know I've been taking a little bit of time off from the videos, and surely today is a great day to get right back into it. Summertime trading. Here we are in August. Sure didn't seem like summertime with taking a look at the volumes. 21K on the RTY. The Russell with the CME there. ES 1.35 million. Not bad for summertime trading. So let's get right into the chart, see what's going on. What was that catalyst that pulled that market downside? As took a look at the charts. Let's jump right in here. Again, Russell building up some chart value as the days rolled on. Soon we'll be able to get some higher time frame moving averages, but there it is, hitting the 20K on the RTY at some point this morning. Thought we might be running up higher, especially the NQ chasing an all-time high back upside, as the YM makes a new all-time high today at 132, and the ES here up at 488.50. But that wasn't to be had, as we could see the volume here on the YM meeting right at 60-day period volume, and the NQ popping up above, and the ES as well as the RTY. Disney earnings out today, pulling its content from Netflix, so we'll see the follow through on that. Here we can see Netflix was down a couple bucks today, percentage wise. This morning, Apple and Microsoft were the only two in the green. Google might have one point. I don't remember if Google was up, but majority were in the red. So NQ was a laggard today, and Russell, while it had a nice move this morning, all the majority of the indices having a morning AM nice move, ended up turning downside. Market profile in the NQ, again, a little bit of imbalance today as price action, but a good 70% of the majority of trading falling at the lower end. Would like to see a longer tail here. 600 period moving average, 600 period VPOC point of control down here, 24.35. So watch that. And NQ drawing on 58.80. Nothing to speak of much on the AD lines other than the AM move there on the NQ. Actually, on that first downtrend, market started moving down, gave you a little bit of AM session trend all the way to the downside here, and then popped at the 70, and there was that AM move only to be drawn back in the PM session. A little extra out of the ordinary in the summertime trading with the PM session. Again, not one of my favorite sessions to look at the PM session, but hey, there was nice action, a lot of action actually in the afternoon. Let's go ahead and jump right to the charts as we finished up the day. Let's take a look at the Russell on the full session. Again, we like to look at the MML. Those are the Murray math levels. I like looking at them on the larger time frame. Remember, intraday, they always can change static charts. So as long as trend continues upside, you'll get MMLs continuing to reset itself and give you a higher level. So again, this was not exactly the same picture it was this morning, but at the end of the day, obviously looks nice. But for the most part, PM session held its levels, and we had an MML draw from the high to the low. So when the T3 moving average sets up with the MML in the early AM, pre-market or opening, and we're going from low to high, and we got the T3 moving average crossover here, and we got to move upside, whether it's at the support resistance or whether it's on a small pullback. Either way, the two of them working together makes for a nice trend. All right, so it was NQ, the RTY Russell this morning, making a very strong move out of all the indices. It was the Russell after actually a small little move downside. So you got a high probability setup here on the Russell downside, all three charts in the red. You take yourself a little move downside, perhaps a scalp entry, bring that stop to break even. And then on the T3 moving average crossover, you got your first entry here on the right above the 51.44. You're above the VWAP. Preferred entry would have been here after the pullback right here at support resistance and the breakthrough to the upside. Once you get to the MML highs, just move your stop, trail your stop up, and eventually somewhere at the levels, at the highs, you'll catch the exit as well. Price action pulled back. Nice move here, all the way downside, all the way to the MML level low. So RTY, nice move on the overall afternoon session. Let me jump to the ES to see where was that move. Now, again, you got to remember, big picture. I talk about it every week. I've been talking about the overall big picture in the market, which has been, we're waiting for that catalyst. What's that catalyst going to be? As we know, the bigger picture has been all upside, right? We'll take a look at that chart in a little bit. That ES weekly has just been moving up. NQ weekly, everything's been moving up since November. That's 8+ months of uptrend, right? Perma bears are coming out. They're going to tell you, I told you so, I told you so. But meanwhile, what happened? They missed that entire move upside for the last 8 months. Hey, that's the market. They'll start selling themselves. They'll start telling you they told you so. But watch the charts, watch the trend. You didn't miss out. Be that as it may, all it takes is a catalyst, whether it's going to be Russia, North Korea, China, it doesn't matter. Washington politics. We've been looking for a catalyst for a pullback. You get a little bit of news piece, and that's what you get. We're at the highs, Jedi traders. We've been at the highs for a while. We keep pushing it. Econ data has been good for the most part. Economic earnings season has been good, especially in our FANG stocks and Microsoft as well. So market's been lifting. Markets are up. And that's what the market cares about. It doesn't care about the politics, but again, political upheaval and any disruption to that will always change the market trend. So there you go. You got a little afternoon pullback after a nice move to the upside. Again, maybe they were taking out the stops. It doesn't matter. Price action, you got some movement upside. Price action pulls back. ES, nice move to the downside all the way to the MML low. So there's your chart of the day. On the ES, full session, price action once underneath the VWAP, drives it down on 2 high probability setups on the ES. So did it follow through on the other charts? Absolutely. We saw it not only on the RTY and ES, we found it on the NQ as well. NASDAQ to the upside, high probability setup here. Second afternoon setup all the way down on that news piece on the NQ and YM as well. So you got to give it to all 4 charts today. We'll take a look at how some of the other charts did as well, but very nice move, both upside and down. All right, so what was the good look here? That's right, on the screen share this morning, AM session. Hey, I got my top row, I got GC, I got the yen, I got the euro, all moving down. If you were quick enough on all fingers, you would have been able to do well all the way across, including the bottom rows. Crude really not moving much today, but there you go. That's what we call a solid super trend Tuesday all the way across. All right, so let's jump into the individual charts and take a look at where we are currently as we move into the overnight Globex session. Again, you might look for the follow through, look for the tensions, but by the charts alone, we managed to get up to the zone high here. By the charts, technical setup all the way to the 60-minute. That's the hourly overbought. Drawback 50-10. So right now, currently, the RTY bigger picture is in the downtrend. We tested the T350 moving average and we held below the 34, even starting to show a stronger movement to the downside. So I want to watch the zone low headed into the Globex. Any support down here, we'll see where we are in the AM session. Taking a look at the NQ, we got a zone high up here all the way up, but right now probability that 10 EMA held support level today as we've been sitting in consolidation on the NQ. So watch your zone low here all the way down to 59.50. Anything deeper, look to the 50 EMA, which is downside. Any revisit upside will back up into the zone high on the NQ. Taking a look at the YM, same picture. Keep an eye on that 10 EMA downside, including the zone low. Any surge back upside as we've been holding above the T350. YM very strong with those Disney earnings. We still have more earnings coming out. NVIDIA this week. A couple other key markets. Blue Apron out of Amazon will be reporting this week as well. So still a strong earnings week. Zone high up here. Any revisit will be back up at the all-time highs as well. ES, take a look at the big picture on the daily. That's right. We've been holding that line right there, the 10 EMA. And just skimming right across. We really haven't lost the support there. So anything downside, I'll be looking to that 50 EMA. And then deeper, we'll start to be looking at the 200 period moving average as we roll through August here, which tends to be a sell-off month or just lower volume. But today, absolutely phenomenal day as we start to get back into September. See what will happen, especially on the rate hike. Again, weekly picture, we've been upside. Perma bears, they lost out, guys. Not doing as well. They keep telling you we're going to be short. Yep, some point we'll get down, but we're holding at the MML's highs for now. Anything lower, that's right. That's why I got those daily gaps. And by the way, shout out to the new study here on the charts for the Sierra charts. Open gaps, nice. Whether the open gap got open or closed, it's labeled here just to show you that 100% of the time on the charts we close those open gaps. So ES, we need to start looking down to some of those open gaps all the way downside. Not only 2197, but I could go deep sea diving here. We got 2029 all the way down to 1860, even down into the 1600s. So at some pullback, you got to be ready for a market that's going to do a little bit of pullback, which means an opportune time to start buying up as well. So yes, there's our big picture for now. We've been in an uptrend. We remain in the uptrend. So that's where the momentum is. All right, so taking a look, that's our weekly, that's our daily. Right now, we got our zone high up here on the ES. Any pullback, watch that 10 EMA. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. There we are, zone high. We managed to get up to that overbought level on the zones. Worked our way back down the zone low. Held above the 10 EMA, so you got to give that 10 EMA that support there. Anything lower, we're going to obviously start to watch the 50, which is down at 24.47. Range chart's been in consolidation. Got that move up. Started to think we were going up, but we broke down and held underneath the T350. So right now, momentum to the downside. All right, so what are we looking at as well? Some things I've been shouting out again. Taking a look at the ETFs. Again, we're looking at the dollar downside. We know that it's been a weak dollar in concordance with the emerging markets. We got two different directions. But I got myself a nice chart, and you add in some previous lows, and you add in some previous highs, we might be coming up to some resistance. So keep in mind, this is a daily chart here, both of these together with the 5144 on a daily. So obviously bigger picture downtrend with some resistance. You could have profited well on the downside and the upside on both. And taking a look at the SPY over the FEZ ETF. If you're looking for some strong ETFs in comparison versus the SPY, you might be wanting to look at the European markets up here, already almost 21% over the course of 2017 versus the SPY. All right, Jedi traders, that's it for the charts. Looking ahead to tomorrow, let's take a look at the economic calendar. Oh, hang on a second. Just wanted to let's get back to the charts for a second. I wanted to take a look at crude today. Again, it wasn't much of a mover, very chopped. We'll take a look at EIA numbers. Again, GC, nice move on the gold downside, high probability setup this morning. Pull back upside to the VWAP downside. There's your high probability setup, very nice move. You might have hesitated on the VWAP. That's all right, I would understand, especially if their market moved up here and pulled back. So you might have waited, again, a little late afternoon session to be taking an entry. So that it was the AM session on the gold that really paid well into the downside. There was GC on the market open. That was the Globex move downside and back upside as well on the reverse. 6E, very nice move on the charts. Very nice move. European markets didn't move much overnight. And then the U.S. open to the downside. Look at that. All the way down. Pullbacks here. And then another move to the downside. Very strong on the euro. All right. Take a look at the charts. Economic calendar for the week. We've got JOLTS out today. It was a good number. And we got a couple of greens. EIA tomorrow. Fed speakers throughout the week. Jobless claims, PPI. So watch that. Watch also the tensions increasing here with North Korea. Again, fury that they've never seen. You never know what that could mean in the market. Hey guys, technical momentum for the week as I post here right there. Technical momentum outlook for week 32. Watch that RTY versus the YM trend. Again, we left last week with the RTY downside, YM at the high. So a little bit of divergence in the NQES consolidation. So right now, even though we had that pop-up, NQ finishing up at today's open, to me, we're still in some consolidation. But there it is. The market's going to look for that catalyst that we monitor every week to say, yep, that's it. That's what set it off. But the truth is the market is set up for either direction, even though a pullback can occur at any point. it would make sense that it pulled back just for the reason of price action being up so high. Looking at the bond market as well for any significant pullback. So be ready for that, but anything here could obviously set that off. As well as swing ETF positions, I'll give a link here that I'll show you a little project I've been working on, something that you can find in the weeks to come. And let's just jump right to that. It's right there. ETFs, check them out. Looking at the indices, the Jason Kelly 3-Sig, sectors industry, as well as some other pages I'll be adding there over the couple weeks. And something we'll be moving into for the long term. Again, not looking at too many. We're not looking for opportunities. We're just looking for the stable indices, the stable sectors that we can find, not only rebalancing at the quarters, but also using the T3 moving average to use another trailing stops where would the opportunities come in. So stay focused on that and keep updated there as well. Also, Jedi Traders, it's been 7 months in the works here. Again, it's eManual 3.0 has been out there under the education. You can find that here under the eManual page, but something that I've been taking my time and redoing. Eventually we'll get that out, and just hang in there, and as soon as that is ready, I will keep you notified. So other than that, guys, it was a down day, or actually my reversal arrows should have been up and down, but that's basically what we had today. So that's it. That's a daily wrap for the insight in the daily trend and technical momentum for the indices that I watch each day and on the charts. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com and any of my social media outlets to obtain more information. You can find me every day on Twitter, also at StockTwits, to obtain more information on my charts as well. See the intraday posts as well. And you can follow my simple trading mantra: one simple strategy, any market, any chart, any time frame will keep you disciplined. I only watch what's on the charts and in front of me. I keep it simple, and I always leave my bias at the door when trading. Hey guys, if you're interested in joining us, like-minded traders in our trading room, go ahead here to the membership tab, scroll down. You can join us any Thursday or Friday with our like-minded traders to view the live chart setups as they happen in the trading room. Just feel free to email me here, David at Trading Fibs. Hey guys, if you're interested in those MML charts, feel free to check out my tutorial on Murray math levels there. Give you a little bit more information on trading that, as well as a shout out to the man who brought it all to us and our member in our room, Mr. Ed Carp, E-D-C-A-R-P. Go ahead and just search him on YouTube. He uses the strategy combined with the T3 moving strategy to take those highest probability turnarounds, counter trends, and in trend to profit well. He's got a goal, he meets it, and he's done for the day. All right, Jedi Traders, if I missed anything, I'm sure I'll get that out to you. It's been a while since we did a video, so glad to be back in the video room here. And until then, I'll see you guys on Twitter. Have yourselves a Blue Zone Day. I believe, what did I forget here? It is National, I posted that here this morning. I already forgot. I think it's Frozen Custard Day. So go out and enjoy yourself a good frozen custard. So until then, as I said, have yourselves a Blue Zone Day wherever you may be. David at Trading Fibs wishing you all a good day, a good night, and good trading to you. I'm out.